Sorry for the delay. I think we're good. We're live? Yes.
Man, Wednesday's a popular night. Benzai is streaming. Angry Joe's streaming.
Oh, really?
Doug from That Guy with the Glasses is streaming.
Oh, wow. Alright, no Mickey tonight, so everybody knows we have a special guest. All right. We're all set. Three Legs, what's up, dude?
Yeah, he joined me last night. It was pretty cool. We were talking some N64, pretty hardcore.
Nice. Hitting us with a lurk, we appreciate it. I'm gonna wait like 30 seconds and then we will go.
1 minute. Now you gotta wait a minute.
Okay, now, oh yeah, now he's gone. 1 minute till the show. That's okay. All right, you guys ready to go?
Yep. Yes.
All right. Let's switch it to the thing if I can find it. All right. Woo! This is the Game Heroes Podcast, episode 20. The I forgot.
The N64 episode.
Welcome to the show. Today, our hosts include Handsome Tom. I am Classy Man Jared, and our very special guest, Craig Nation from Pixel Brain Productions. Oh, there's an applause. There we go. Yes, it is the N64 episode, and we have lots of good stuff lined up, including the N64 draft. And, of course, we'll have the video game roundup, this week's classic commercials, Handsome Tom's Collector's Corner, and I have a little N64 quiz for you guys, so that will be fun. Please do all the nice YouTube, Twitch, and Discord stuff that you do with all the liking and the subscribing and the joining. And tell us in the comments, what's your favorite N64 memory? So, yeah, without further delay, we have a guest on this week's podcast. Welcome, Craig.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do on the internet.
Well, so I am primarily a comedian from out of Louisville, Kentucky. So I say comedian, though. I do a lot of, I do stand-up, and I also perform sketch and do like videos and stuff like that. I'm also part of a video group called Pixel Brain Productions, and we are currently in the process of putting out a web series called Bagged and Bored, which is like basically a sitcom. It's like it's like a comedy web series, and it's in the second season right now, and we're sort of slowly but surely getting those episodes out.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah,
I saw you.
Cool. So,
sorry, go ahead.
Huh?
My bad.
No, I was going to say, so the stand-up comedian part, do you have
Yeah.
time to tell us one of your jokes?
Well, don't ask him to tell a joke.
I mean,
Hey, you a funny guy? Tell us a joke.
No, come
Oh,
on.
man. You know what's funny is like that. I can tell you that just never goes well.
Okay, so you have to have the routine and the feel for the crowd, or it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like I remember, I was actually one time I was driving across the country, and I stayed in a hotel, and like I was in like a hot tub, and there was like this young couple there, and they asked me, and I told them I was a comedian, and they did the same. They were like, "Oh, tell us a joke," and I had a couple of drinks, so I felt like. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And so I told him a joke, and it was nothing, just crickets. And I was just like, that one works in a crowd setting.
Sure.
You know, not,
Yeah.
not in a hot tub.
I want to know if you had
It's not a hot
anything
tub
off
joke.
the top of your head. Not a big deal. Just thought it'd be funny.
Oh man.
No. You don't have to. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I
Well,
won't put you on the spot. Anyway.
that's awesome. I saw that you guys just posted an episode of Bagged and Board, correct? Really recently.
We did, yes. Yeah,
That is awesome.
we did like last month or so. Yeah.
Very cool. So everybody go check that out. We will have a chance to plug again later on, no doubt. So, but you guys go. How long have you guys known each other?
Well, you were a part of the old Screw Attack gang, weren't you?
Yeah, I was very active in the Screw Attack days in the forums. And then I followed you guys over to Game Heroes, and was active there as well.
Oh, cool.
And,
Yeah, I think you and Perfect Lives have chatted every once in a while, just over the years, since you were both pretty active in the. She was the main moderator for the first year and a half, I guess.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
she knew everybody at that, back in those days, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was fun. That was one of the few times I've actually been very active on a forum. Like I usually don't have the time or patience to do forum stuff.
Right.
But I enjoyed. It felt like a nice. It was a cool community, and I enjoyed being a part of it.
Very cool.
Screw Attack and Game Heroes in general was a cool thing, because back then it was a pretty novel idea. Like it was the first time I'd ever seen something like that, where a website where people just generated their own video, their own content and shows and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was when YouTube was pretty new. So
YouTube wasn't even a thing. We weren't even posting at YouTube when we started, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it was there was like 10 other until YouTube bought everybody, but we were posting. We started slowly posting YouTube because it might have gotten big, but I think, once we got the MTV thing, we were strictly there, and that's when YouTube started getting bigger. So anyway, we were stuck there doing that. Thank you, Three Legs.
I see. I actually have the sounds turned off. I'm sorry, Three Legs. That's it's so that you can't make fart sounds when our guest is speaking. So but once again, thanks Three Legs, and hey Jedi Jace, hey No Good Goody, everybody in the chat, good to see you. Well, if you guys are ready to move on, we can get into the video game roundup if you guys are up for it.
We're ready.
Yeah.
All right. And there's a little bit of relaxing country music going on right now, just so you guys know, and you can get into a vibe. But it is, in case you didn't know, November 13th, 2024. And on this day in gaming history, Final Fantasy IX was released on the PlayStation 24 years ago. I remember seeing Final Fantasy IX and thinking that it was very modern looking. And that was
I never got into
long time
Final
ago.
Fantasy IX, man. That was right around the time when I pre-ordered my first console, which would be the PS2. And I remember the Final Fantasy X demo.
Oh, yeah.
On that, having my mind blown, even though it was just, a cartoon pretty much.
For sure.
Showcasing, how crazy the graphics were on the PS2.
It's an amazing looking game.
I have no idea I've never pre-ordered a console. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, no worries. Also, Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS 13 years ago. And then, 17 years ago, the original Assassin's Creed was released. That makes me feel very, very old. I bought that and Mass Effect together, and that was a great 2 months of my life.
I was going to say, your life would have been over.
Yeah, that's like all I did, man.
Mass Effect, I went hard on Mass Effect, man.
Absolutely.
The load times killed my soul on the elevator, but...
Oh, God. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, let's throw it to that good-looking old-school gamer. What you got for me, Handsome Tom?
Jared, real quick, which game on the 3DS came out?
Super Mario 3D Land? That's what I have written down.
Super Mario 3D
Was I wrong?
Land?
I believe so.
No, well, and that was on the DS?
That was on the 3DS. Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS. Do you have that one?
Very, very cool. I do.
Oh, yeah.
I was
about
just
to
like,
say,
I was thinking
you're
regular
about to have.
DS. I'm like, I see Mario 64. Anyway, no, I've been actually. That's why we're talking about N64 this week. I've been playing Mario 64. Now, I have been terrible because I've been exhausted this week, but
That's why.
I'm still having fun talking about it. Yeah, I'm making excuses, but I'm just terrible at Mario 64. No, a great game. Love playing it. I've also been playing Call of Duty. I know, people love or hate that game, but compared to the demo, I actually like it better than or the beta. It's better than what I thought it was going to be. I'm hoping for a little bit more. Like I feel it's like a little limited, but still rocking balls on that. So Jared, I'm looking forward to playing with you soon.
Yeah.
Since you started playing.
I know. I
Yeah.
started playing Call of Duty somehow.
And I've been playing Vampire Survivor. So have you
That
played
is
that,
so
Jared?
weird that you were playing Vampire Survivor to me. Yeah, I've played that. I played it like
Why
a
is that
ton.
weird?
That's so not a you game. Like,
It's what it is if I wake up and I can't sleep, it's just mindless. Like it's just like you're just sitting there with your phone,
it's
So
very
like,
mindless.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun, but I'm about to max it out, so I don't know if I'm gonna continue playing it. So anyway,
Gotcha.
That's what I've been playing this week.
Serpent Knight, I tried the first Assassin's Creed and got bored with it kind of quick, honestly, having to fight to reclaim the Lookout Tower again. Yes, and other things seem to hold the momentum. Yeah, no doubt. Three Legs, yes, Final Fantasy X was a really good one. And Fourth MG, what's going on? Good to see you, our mod extraordinaire. And hey, this is the part of the time where, or this is part of the show where I throw it to 8-Bit Mickey, but let's throw it to our new friend Craig. What you got for us, Craig? Have you been playing any video games or anything? What's going on in your world?
I have actually. So, real quick, when you mentioned Final Fantasy IX, I just wanted to mention that my memory, whenever I think about that game, I think about when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
I was in college and I was broke. Like I had just given plasma to be able to afford groceries. you
Damn.
know? And then I'm like at Target buying groceries, and I see Final Fantasy IX had come out, and I go, I'm gonna spend the rest of my money on this. I spent my food money on Final Fantasy IX, and it was worth it.
I think that's a great decision.
So you lost weight that month.
I did. I did lose weight, alarmingly. And but no, so I just finished playing a couple of games actually. So I just finished playing Silent Hill 2 Remake.
Oh, awesome.
On PS5. Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
I loved it. Like I'm a big fan of the original, but I'm not so. I guess I would actually say I'm a casual fan of the original. Like the Silent Hill 2 is what got me into those games in the first place, and I really like it. But I'm not so die-hard that I think I'm in the best sort of mentality to play a remake because I'm not more forgiving. I guess,
yeah, you're not like nitpicking every little thing and.
Right. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of people's complaints with the game is the camera angle, and I get it because the original game had purposely static
fixed,
sort of
right?
angle to sort of fixed to sort of disorient you and kind of make it have a nightmarish feel to it. But I just feel like the remake was more player friendly, and it still maintained a lot of the tone that I like from the game in the first place, and it was scary. And I don't know, I really enjoyed it. It was really cool.
That's awesome.
And and I also just finished Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. PS5.
Man, I got stuck right there in the middle of that game. But I loved the first Like a Dragon, and I need to get back to Infinite Wealth. I got stuck like right after you go to the Animal Crossing island.
Oh yeah.
And I spent it. There was like
I got so hooked on that.
Did you? I was. Yeah. I could see myself getting hooked on it. I've just there's so much content in those games. I have to focus because you could play Infinite Wealth. I mean, the amount of the mini games are so flushed out, or fleshed out, not flushed out. That's something different. So
they're flushed out.
Yeah, they're flushed out. Yeah.
yeah, actually, that game was so huge, and I'm one of those people that likes to do everything. I'm not a
Sure.
completionist necessarily, but I like to do as much as possible. Like that game is so big that like I had to take a break halfway through to play Silent Hill 2.
Gotcha.
And then when I finished that, I went back and finished Like a Dragon. I've never played the other Yakuza games, but Like a Dragon and then the Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth were my first Yakuza games, and I like those. I like the story and the characters so much that I'm really anxious to go back and actually explore the rest of them. Uh,
Yeah, I told that's
it's such a silly world. It's such
right.
a cool, insane, silly world. I didn't expect it to be so funny. When I
Mhm.
went in to play these games, I thought it was gonna be like a serious, like hard crime story, and then next thing you know, I'm doing a mini game where I'm running a business, and I'm
Your
at the
chicken.
investors meeting, and my best my best person is a chicken to talk to the investors and like make them like calm them down, stuff like
Yeah,
that. It's
such a
just
good
so
game.
great.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's funny. I had the same experience where those were my first Yakuza games, and I feel the same way. It's such a fun world to live in, and it's heartfelt too. Like it.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. When it does take itself seriously, it can tug at your heartstrings.
Like,
So
like I love Kasuga Ichiban is the new
yeah.
character that he introduced, and I love his character. He's just so like you say, he's got a lot of heart,
Hmm.
and he's just such a good dude. And like the ending of Infinite Wealth actually kind of made me almost cry because
Oh well, no
he
spoilers.
was like, oh, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. It's just his kindness,
That's
the
awesome.
level of his kindness that he
Love him
shows at
so
the end
much.
of the game, just really kind of almost brought tears to my eyes. So
That is awesome. We do so.
yeah.
You know, you're gonna take part in the N64 draft later. We also do um, a segment sometimes called Team Up, where we'll choose video game characters to do real life situations. So we did a while back a presidential cabinet. So we chose who we wanted to be like our president and everything. And I chose Kasuga, Ichiban Kasuga, because he's
Oh, nice.
just like a kind of a lovable dweeb, but big hearted. And anyway, I just love him. Love
He's
him
a
to
good
death.
leader.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. See, I feel vindicated now. So,
Yeah.
well, anything else?
Well, what are you playing, Jared?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
I have played a lot. Okay, so I did play Call of Duty, and when I say I played Call of Duty, I played last night for like 3 hours, and it was very fun. And I will play more. All I played was I only played Nuketown, and I haven't played a Call of Duty game. I'm telling you, it's been, I don't know, Black Ops 3. It's been like 10 years, so it's been a long, long, long time. But I enjoyed it, so
You played 3 hours of just Nuketown.
yeah, I
And
think so.
just because you already knew the level?
Yeah, well, my buddy was my buddy who plays a lot was ushering me in, and I think he was hoping that I would play more. So I think he was, putting me in a situation that he knew I was comfortable with. So, but anyway, pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it. To play more of that. We have also played a lot of Lord of the Rings: Return to Moria. Do you guys know this one? It's
What's it on?
I'm playing it on the Series X, but I believe it is on PC and recently came to consoles. So it's kind of like Grounded. It's like a builder, but it's based in, the Lord of the Rings universe, and you're dwarves and you go into Moria and progressively build your world and get through it's I don't know, it's if you played Grounded, it is so similar to Grounded, but it's really, really fun. It starts off, I felt like at first I wasn't going to enjoy it, but now that we're pretty deep, I really like it. There's some stuff at the end that is a little bit, it's like we have to get a lot of resources that are really hard to get, and that it feels like an unnatural barrier, if that makes sense. But regardless,
I'm looking at screenshots.
Yeah.
It looks cool. Is it my kind of, it's not my kind of game though, is it?
I don't know. I mean, it's a little, you're gathering resources, and building up your gear and building a little base, and then
So is it like StarCraft or is it slower?
no.
No,
StarCraft?
okay, but you see what I'm saying? StarCraft, you build up your base, you gather resources.
No. So that would be like a one. It's more like you're building up your base over like 10 hours or so, and then
yeah, I don't know about that.
yeah, and then you move on to another place because you kind of you build your stuff up, and there's more areas to explore further along.
And
But,
that game came out a year ago. You just
Uh-huh.
now discovered it again, or
It just got put on Game Pass. No, actually, I think we just bought it. So I have a couple of guys that I have a weekly gaming date with a couple buddies. So we're always looking for a good multiplayer game. So that's what we're playing right now, and it's fun. I highly recommend. And then lastly, I have played it a lot on stream already, but Tormenture is such a cool game, and I'm looking forward to playing more of this. Craig, this is you should check this out. It's an Atari 2600 style game, but and it's kind of like adventure, but you are like a kid in your room and you're playing the game, and you can actually look around your room and things happen in the real world as well in the game. And it's really fun. It's spooky, and I started playing it during our Halloween stuff, and I haven't finished it yet, but I've really liked it, and I actually got like halfway through it last time, which is great. So, because it's not easy. So anyway, that's it for the video game roundup, guys. Well done. What a good segment. If you guys are ready, we can watch the classic commercial. We all good with that? All right, we will be right back with the N64 quiz right after this week's classic commercial.
Yo, listen up. We will
And it's N64 commercials. Yeah.
We won't go in one direction or seek where we can say. We will
Oh, I forgot about that slide.
We will take a look around.
Well, you're playing this right now, right?
Confined.
I am, yeah. But I mean, I haven't gotten to that level yet.
We won't be told how to view the world.
We will experience true.
How far have
Such a
you?
solid game.
It's an incredible game.
We will live the game through our hands. We
I already beat Bowser once,
Okay.
and it was shockingly easier than I thought. That one,
Yeah.
like I beat him in like 30 seconds.
Gotcha.
All right, what do we got going here? More Mario?
This one is.
I remember this one.
Oh, this is the Got Milk.
Yeah. This one's pretty solid too.
Yeah, I'm realizing now that I had like one actual N64 commercial, and the rest are, I think, like food commercials that are related to
With
N64.
Mario.
Yeah.
The calcium in milk helps bones grow.
But whenever I go back and find these, I always find so many commercials that I don't remember, and it's so fun.
We're getting calls about a wild party over here. Know anything about it?
This is
I love the hair, man.
I know, right?
One of you jokers goes by the name
Handsome
Mario.
hair.
Yeah.
Step outside, please. Welcome to Mario Party. Where you and
Mario Party?
battle it out all
Yep.
night long. With
The first Mario Party too, I
50
think.
mini games. This party's
Yeah, it
just
was.
getting going. Mario Party, only on Nintendo 64.
No, I mean that one's Mario Party 3, but I thought the first Mario Party was on N64.
Yeah, I think it is.
Hey, where'd
It is, yeah.
Taco
Yeah, this
Bell.
one seems like it's gonna be silly.
Nintendo
Oh,
guys,
this is
huh?
Taco Bell.
Donkey Kong.
So, yeah.
I don't remember this one, man.
Come on.
Yeah.
I do.
I
Donkey
just
Kong climbing a tree.
I just really like the ending where she's like, "All right, guys, we're going to Taco Bell."
Nintendo toys.
Yeah, and I don't remember these Nintendo toys
The perfect
either.
gift for your kids.
Hey, yours is bigger.
Man,
I
is
think
anybody
somebody
collecting
needs a
the Mario Kart
Taco
toys
Bell, want
at
some?
McDonald's right now?
I do need to go get one.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know they were doing it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they're hopefully not almost over with them, but there's like a couple of gold variants that you can find.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, this is the last one. This is the fruit by the
Fruit by the
foot.
foot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I don't know
Oh,
why there were
man.
so many food.
This is so sad because
Playing
that's
Nintendo
totally what our
64 even
generation
longer than
gonna
ever,
look
with
like.
90 new game types.
I know,
Fruit by
man.
the foot, new N64 games.
And we're still
And it's
gonna be
close.
trying to find our fruit by the foot. Oh, I forgot to. Okay.
We're gonna be playing N64 games still.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
You gotta remind me. I have to get my Pogs for the collector's corner. I forgot about them.
You're gonna go get Pogs?
I have Mario 64.
Oh, okay.
Pog.
We
That's
have
the
an
only
Alright.
Pogs
episode
I
about
ever
Pog.
had. Did you?
Yeah, and Bagged and Board, one of our most popular episode is Pog Club, where one of our characters goes to an underground, like a gritty underground Pog Club society.
That is awesome.
It's one of our most elaborate, insane episodes we've ever done.
We'll have to check
That was
that out. I never got into Pogs, but I just
Oh, I was a
it was
Pog
video
guy.
game related, so I got it.
I was so into Pogs.
Really?
Yeah, I was right in the wheelhouse, man. I mean, it was they had to like my elementary school had to contend with the Pog phenomenon. You know what I mean? Like, because kids wanted to play Pog all the time, and I think we had a Pog tournament at one point, in the school. Anyway, I'm totally lost. Why'd you bring up Pogs?
I was gonna say, what's your favorite slammer?
Dude, you remember the metal slammers? You know how like the
Uh-huh.
like outlawed slammers? You know what I mean? Can't bring a metal slammer.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
classic.
go look at that episode of Bagged and Board. I will find it and post it in the Discord for everyone.
You sounds like you especially will enjoy it since you have a Pog background. So.
Yes, I
'Cause
wonder.
we go over that the illegal slammers and the outlawed slammers.
That is awesome. Oh, I can't wait to watch that. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, so I have
What is
a.
that?
Oh, sorry. Well, let's catch up on chat. Was there any skill to it in Serpent Knight? I'm not
Just for
sure.
Pogs?
To Pogs, I feel like it's more of a. It's kind of like the game in Squid Game at the beginning where they have to like hit that the mat and flip it over. I think it's more of like a physics game. You have to manipulate. I don't know. I'm
Isn't it
getting
like
in the
marbles
weeds
but
here.
disc? Like you just kind of try to knock them out of the circle, right?
You have to flip them.
Well, it's like a game of chance, really.
I never
just
played
feel
it.
like
Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
can tell you never played it, Tom, because the experts are talking here. So, no good goodie. Fruit by Foot is choice, or Fruit by the Foot is choice. Fourth MG. Last time anyone had a Fruit by the Foot or Gushers. I have had Gushers pretty recently, but I do have an 8-year-old. Also, I think the last time we had a Fruit by the Foot may have been on the top 10 gaming snacks video in
Oh,
like
geez, it's been that long.
2016 or something, or 2013. I don't know. That was a long time ago.
You don't need to know.
Okay,
long.
cool. Well, we have a quick little Nintendo 64 quiz
I'm
here.
talking to you, all right.
I'm sorry, there's an intro playing.
It's time to play a game.
Okay, this is the stupidest.
Was
Sorry.
it, what is it, an auto-tuned one or whatever?
No, it's some. I don't remember. I don't know why I made it.
Podcast.
But we have an episode of
Name that game.
N64 edition. So the way this is going to work is I have 5 games. For each game I have 4 clues. So I'm going to read the clues slowly, and you guys will have the chance to guess the game. You only get 2 guesses, so that way you can't just be like, naming every
Keep shouting
N64
different
game.
games. Right,
Yes.
right.
And if so, like the total amount of points you can get is 5. So if you guess on clue 1, you get 5 points. If you guess on clue 2, you get 4 points, and so on. Does that make sense? So you lose a point for every. So the quicker you answer, the better. So anyway, are you guys ready for question number 1?
Or
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Clue number 1, and these are all N64 games, obviously. This is a 2001 platformer.
Banjo-Kazooie?
Well, that's one guess, and that is not correct. Clue
I gotta
2.
wait for, yeah, all right.
Our hero is hungover.
Tucker's Bedford.
Oh, nice. Well done. Well done. So Tom with 4 points. I have to
I
get
believe, wasn't that one of the last games on the N64?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
You tell me.
2001.
Oh, then it has to be.
I would imagine.
Yeah. My other clues were published by Rare and features the great Mighty Pooh Boss. Okay.
Oh.
Easy. I got you.
All right, game number 2. Here's the first clue. It is a 1997 game published by Rare. All right.
Diddy
here's
Kong
clue-
Racing.
Banjo-Kazooie?
All right, you each got to guess. Neither of those are correct, but good
Okay,
guesses. Good guesses. Next clue. This is the first new Rare game on the Nintendo 64.
Perfect Dark.
That is incorrect, and Handsome Tom is out. That means that's 4 points.
I blew my load early.
That's all right. Take it easy. That's 4 points to Craig, by default. And the answer was Blast Core. This is Blast Core.
Okay.
It was the first. So the first Rare game on N64 was a port, and I can't remember what it was. But anyway, so Blast Core was the first original Rare game. All right, you guys ready for number 3 here?
Ready.
Yeah.
All right.
No good. He says he knows all the answers.
Yeah, I understand. Every time I do a quiz, you always tell me they're too easy. But
no,
right, here we go.
make them hard. That's good.
Clue number 1. This is a 1997 game published by Rare. And there's a theme here, obviously. All right.
Yes, obviously the theme is.
Now no one wants to guess. So, okay. Clue number 2.
Because there's...
This is the...
Banjo-Kazooie.
It's a good guess, but not it this time.
Yeah, all right.
This is the N64's 8th best-selling game. So if you guys know the top 7... Okay.
Off the top of my head now.
Yeah. Are you guys ready for clue 3?
Yeah.
No.
Hovercrafts and airplanes.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Bingo. That's a bingo. That's... Wait, was that clue 3? So 3
I
points?
already... You know what? I guessed Diddy Kong Racing on an earlier one, so that's why I didn't throw it out there
3
again.
points. Yeah, well, you're losing currently, so...
I can't be. I got one right on the second one.
You did, but then you guessed the second.
Subtracted.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay. Question number 4. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
This multimedia project launched with a companion novel.
Star Wars Shadows of the Empire.
Incredible. What a guess. That is correct. The first. That's a 5-pointer, baby. Oh, he's cleaning up.
That was one of my favorite games and novels back then.
Oh, I was wondering about the novel. I feel like I had a copy of it because I loved the game, but I don't think I ever read it. Okay, last question. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
For the win, I think technically Tom
I have to
can't.
get the first one.
I will. Let's say if Tom gets this. No, I'm not going to do that because
Right.
I'm not going to give you a leg up. Okay, here we go. This is a 1997 port of a popular PC title.
There's 3 of those.
Clue number 2. There is no in-game music in this game.
Guess I've already lost anyway, so I can throw it a guess.
You could. Clue number 3. The game was toned down for Nintendo.
Doom.
That is incorrect. And the final clue, which should give it away, the Duke Burger locale was added to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
There's 2 Duke Nukem's. There's Duke Nukem 0 Hour.
Correct.
There's Duke Nukem, and then there's actually there's one more in there. There it is.
There it is. Well done. Well, I'm sorry to say, Tom,
I lost.
that you lost by a lot.
See, no good. He thought it was Doom as well.
Well, not bad, but cheers to Craig, the winner. There we go. All right. We will be right back with... Wait, we're not going anywhere, so I don't know why we would be right back. We are transitioning smoothly into Handsome Tom's Collector's Corner, and I will get to that screen as soon as I can find it. It's there somewhere. There it is. Boom. Oh, God. But
You cut yourself off.
I know. There we go. I had such a hard time getting these frames earlier. I'm so sorry. So, anyway, go for it, Tom. Lay it on us, man.
Okay, so N64, loved the console. The controller was okay. But
you remember the dust?
We're shocked.
Remember, like the N64 dust would get in the in the joystick.
You talking about I mean these things right here.
Yeah.
Like I when I started collecting every single color N64, I would steal the ones that were good and swap them out with the crappy ones. So I made sure that all of my controllers had
Unbelievable.
thumbsticks that weren't jacked up. Super weird controller though. Like, I mean, 4 different grips here. I mean, it's a interesting anyway. So when I was collecting the N64, I wanted every single color of every single console, and I think that's one of the fun things I talk about. But what I was telling the classy man is that usually games are more expensive than consoles, but that is not the case for N64. So the games are actually, or the consoles are actually more expensive, depending on which console, than the games are, which is crazy. So I've got 9 consoles and 67 different games.
Damn. And there's 385 games, if I'm not mistaken,
yeah,
total.
Half of them are bad.
Oh, yeah. At least.
More than over half. And the other problem too is like these games were released on the PlayStation, the Dreamcast, and those versions of the games were always so much better. So everybody just, unless they only had an N64, they would buy, any Hydro Thunder. Here's a good example. Hydro Thunder looks like the arcade game on my Dreamcast versus this like blurry, dumbed down version for the N64. But this beast right here.
Whoa.
Any guesses on how much the dual
what is
controller
that? Toys R Us
N64 Gold Edition?
Are you no?
Yeah.
500. What was the retail on that? Was like $200?
I thought it was. There's no sticker on this one. I have a sticker on another one. I don't remember. I think it was $300 or $500, somewhere around there. But anyway, so that console is worth $2,045.
Holy shit!
With the box, which is absolutely ridiculous. So that's
Has
the
that
most
thing been
expensive N64. That's been opened, but
Okay.
I mean, it's not new in the box. If it was new in the box, you don't even want to know. Like it's like $20,000, something ridiculous.
God. You should send
So
that in to
anyway,
get graded.
$30. Somebody just said $30 trading credit. And I guarantee you, it would. Yeah, GameStop, they probably would give me $30 trading credit. I do, even though I was never a big Pokemon fan, I do have the N64 boxed. The only thing it's missing is the Pocket Watch, which I've been looking for a long time.
Was that Pokemon Snap? Wasn't it a Pokemon Snap one?
No,
Or is
there's
it
a Pokemon
Stadium?
Snap one. This is the one that actually has Pikachu on the front of the on the console itself, where his cheeks light up. You know what I'm talking about? So it came with Hey You Pikachu. So it's got the microphone and all those accessories. That one is
see.
worth $1,400.
Damn. You have that in box too?
I have that in the box. I mean, you want me to get it?
No, that's
I mean,
okay.
it's right there.
I mean,
No,
you
it's
can.
okay. It's up there.
I mean, whatever.
I have it. But anyway.
We believe you.
So I've got the N64 Donkey Kong set in the box. That's $922. Futuristic Smoke Black N64 in the box. That one's $655. Which weird is Ice Blue. Like I don't know why. Maybe Ice Blue is more popular. It's worth $334.
It's one of the clear ones?
Yeah, well, the futuristic is clear. So
Okay.
if I say futuristic, it's going to be one of the clear ones.
I see.
So I put these in order of just of expense just for now, and then we'll go through some of the weird ones. But Conker's Bad Fur Day. So I have that complete in box. It's worth $267, which is crazy. StarCraft 64. Have you ever played StarCraft 64?
Yes. Oh no, StarCraft. No.
StarCraft
I don't think so.
64.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, everybody did because it wasn't that great.
Is that game?
Yeah, it didn't sound like it would be.
No, because, I mean, think about the N64 controllers with
Yeah.
StarCraft. Like,
That's the first thing I thought of, actually.
yeah, Anyway, that one.
Oh my
That
god.
one's pretty pricey. Yeah, nobody else play it. Castlevania: Legacy of Darkness. I have the game and the manual, but not the box, and it's worth $235.
God,
So
I
just the
remember
game
hating
itself.
that game.
Yeah, well, I never got into it. Paper Mario, I've got in the box, $222. Futuristic, Watermelon Red, $204. The regular N64 16, if you get it in box, is $200. Donald Duck Going Quackers, no idea why. It's worth $188.
That's a big one, huh?
That's one of the big ones. Futuristic Orange 64, $186. Futuristic Grape 64, $177. And then Majora's Mask 171. So I was going through these games, and what pissed me off is that I'm missing a ton of them. So I don't have Zelda Ocarina of Time. I had a boxed copy, and like I was telling Jared, we were going through the list for our draft later, and I'm like, I'm missing a box. There's got to be a box somewhere that I'm missing. But anyway, I also, I've got most of my games are in these really cool, and if I don't have the box for it in the, dust collect, whatever they call them. So I've got a ton of those, which is pretty cool. I think I got those for free. Like people would trade those in, and I would just take them because we couldn't take them back in the day. But I really love this console, and I think I have all the base cool stuff. I mean, I've got the Star Fox 64, the roll pack, and then the preview VHS. I don't know if you guys ever had a VHS. So it's got the launch date of June 30th, 1997.
I love watching those where it's always like a surfer dude or something like.
Yeah. So,
Nintendo,
like we were talking about the guys with the hair in the commercials. Same guys.
You can find those on YouTube. They're so fun to watch.
Yeah, Majora's Mask. I'm super pissed that I can't find my Ocarina of Time. Anyway, great system. I'm super shocked how much Conquer the Bad Fur Day is, but you can see I bought it new, even though they were selling it used because they were clearancing it out for $8.99.
Wow.
Without my employee discount, so it was even cheaper than that. Back
Not
in the day.
bad.
Pretty solid, actually.
So what's the grand total?
So, what do you guys give me a roundabout figure? So I told you I have 9 consoles, half of them boxed, 67 games, half of those boxed.
Well,
any guesses on the just the overall price of my N64 collection, not including some of the collectibles?
I will guess.
And the games that I'm missing.
Let's say I'm going to say $12,000.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 10,000.
We are at $10,129 just for the N64 collection.
You
which
crushed that. What a guess.
Yeah, you did crush it.
You won the Showcase Showdown.
If you were playing, I was to say, if we were doing prices right, you would be right on the money.
You are going. That's awesome.
Right now, I was telling Jared, I'm going to have to take out an extra insurance policy now. So for the 6 consoles we've done, we're at $36,350.
Damn, that's ridiculous, man.
And we still have not gotten to the big consoles yet. So like Super Nintendo, GameCube, regular Nintendo, I've got at least 400 or 500 games of those.
4th of G-Sin is a bit. Sorry to interrupt. I don't know why our bits aren't showing up and stuff. I don't know.
Well, I think when you turned off notification. Oh, do you want me to get the Pogs really quick while we're talking about it?
Yeah, get the Pogs, definitely. Go get them.
For me really quick.
All right, don't mind if I do. I'm going to vamp about... Go for it.
I was actually going to mention, he mentioned the Pikachu 64 that he has. That was actually the MacGuffin in the very first short film me and my Pixel Brain team made, which is Zach Cooper's Epic Speed Run. And the story is that Zach Cooper's childhood bully stole his Pikachu 64 when they were kids. And so he just up and decides he wants to steal it back. So it's almost like a heist film where the Pikachu 64 is the thing that they're trying to get.
That is awesome.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
So cool.
Right,
I found that too. I can't wait to watch that. Awesome.
Dude, I'm glad you played the Taco Bell commercials.
Yeah.
These are Taco Bell. There's James Bond.
Oh my God. We're looking at individual Pogs on a Twitch stream right now.
Yeah. Well, you can. I mean, there's full gore.
Oh shit.
That's right.
Send me that. Send me the full gore Pog.
Here's Funky Kong.
Wow.
That's right. They have that score at the front. Let's see. More Funky Kong. More Funky Kong. I guess I got a lot of Funky Kongs. So anyway, kind of cool. Score 64. Thank you.
Is that your slammer?
In the day. No, these are all just individual.
That's just a Pog. Okay.
I don't know if they made slammers.
Gotcha.
I know they had. But where's the slammers? Yes, 3 legs, dude. I don't know.
I like the slammer that had the little finger grooves in it. You know, it had the spot for the pads of your fingers. I was deep into Pog. Okay. Wow. What a segment. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, man.
$10,000 worth of N64.
Oh, you know what?
shit.
I also do have 2 Japanese N64 games. Thank you, 8-Bit Mickey.
Cool.
He found these when he was doing some work for Goodwill back in the day. I have no idea what they are. So one of them's obviously got Pikachu on it, and then the other one is a professor and a lady screaming. I don't know.
Okay. Cool.
If you guys know what that is, I'd be impressed. It's a Bandai game.
Cool. That's not surprising. That a Japanese only game is a Bandai. Okay. Let's move on. Are you guys ready to do what we're here for, the N64 draft? Are you ready? All right, cool. Let's move on to that. All right, everyone. Here we are. We're on the draft screen. Here we are. It's all right, hold on. I've got music. Boom. Welcome to
The N64 Draft.
That's right. The 3 of us are going to choose from all the games released on the N64 and build a team, a best of the best, a perfect list of the most iconic, influential, and enjoyable games on the platform. After we've chosen our teams, our viewers will vote and decide whose team is best, and we will crown a winner. The Nintendo 64 was a monster, so I'm sure all of our teams will be pretty stacked. This time, each player will have 10 spots to fill. They are as follows. 1 action platformer. I've got them over here on my Google Sheet. 1 sports game. 1 co-op / versus. 1 RPG or adjacent. A first-party title. An under-the-radar title. And a guilty pleasure. And then 3 flex positions. These can be anything. I think this will be in snake draft format, just so you know. I think personally that we should let Craig go first as our guest, and unless you know this is not to your liking, unless you have some sort of strategic advantage, you would rather be somewhere else. And then Tom obviously is our winningest player for whatever reason. I think there's some home cooking going on.
Cheating? Am I cheating?
Yeah, he's got all his kids voting for him. But so I thought we would do Craig, then Tom, then me. But I'm up for whatever as far as order here.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
That's fine.
Craig, you have reasonable amount of time. You can fill anything. You don't have to start with this. You can choose any game you like. I would recommend choosing the game you think will be most likely for someone else to choose, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
So
you want to choose something that's super obvious that everybody will take if you don't take it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then for platformer, Mario 64 is my choice.
Clutch. It had to be taken first. I feel like.
Solid choice.
Very nice. This is probably Mario 64 is maybe like the most magical game in the world to me. Just my experience as a kid, that was like pure magic playing that game for the first time. I didn't leave my room for like a week.
It blew my mind. I played it for the first time at a Toys R Us at the demo, and I was sitting there, a bunch of kids waiting to play it, and I'm like a teenager. Like, back off.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this on a different level than you. You don't understand how cool it is.
Yeah.
Move around.
I thought that was one of the coolest Christmases. So like the week we got out of school, my dad went and he didn't buy the N64, but he rented the N64 with Mario. So
nice.
That's all I did. I didn't sleep for about 3 weeks, and I just played Mario 64. Anyway, it's my turn. So
yes, go for it.
I'm gonna stick with the. Oh, man, do I take it? Co-op versus. I'm gonna go with Smash Bros.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about Super Smash Bros.
Oh yes, Smash Bros has everybody.
That's really good.
Craig and I played the balls out of Smash Brothers to try to unlock every single thing in that game.
Yeah,
back in the day.
That was a very fun experience.
Not this Craig, the other Craig.
Yes,
this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I have
you got the snake. You got
I get
two,
the snake.
Right?
Yeah, I get 2.
Yeah.
So this is tough because I think in my experience in the drafts, I think people tend to pay more attention to. I think like the bigger games almost get overlooked because people are like, oh yeah, he took Ocarina of Time, which I'm gonna take because it's the best. It's, in my opinion, the best Zelda game ever made. And also, I'm a notorious Majora's Mask hater. So
you should play it again. Like after playing Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, it feels limited. Does that make
no
sense?
doubt.
Like it's so linear.
For sure.
That it kind of dates itself slightly. It doesn't mean I don't love the game. It just dates itself slightly.
It's also ugly. Kind of a problem with N64 games in general. They don't age very well, and so.
Well, they do when they remade it for the 3DS.
I was about to say, if someone has never played it, I would recommend that over the actual original one, the 64 one.
Yes, the 3DS version is so awesome. Okay, I think this is such a hard because I don't get to choose for like 4 rounds, so I have to make this count.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're right.
I think I don't want to just be boring
don't
guy.
Be a douchebag. I know what you're gonna be. I know what you're gonna do.
You already did. I'm taking. I'm just gonna take Goldeneye. It's.
You saw 3 legs. 3 legs gave you Goldeneye.
I know. Well, it's not like a great game in retrospect, but I mean the importance of the game can't be overstated. It's huge. So I think it had to be taken. And I have some heavy hitters to start off, so I'm feeling pretty good. Anyway,
right. I'm going to take this because I think somebody will if I don't.
Okay.
I don't think anybody's going to take my sports game, so I'm not worried about sports. I'm going to go with Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Quarterback Club. For your platformer?
For my platformer.
Wow.
Dude, that game was ahead of its time. I mean, fighting
good?
the giant poo, like you said. You never played it?
I don't remember playing it in any
play
official.
the remake on the Xbox.
Okay, I may one day. It just seems like I don't know if I could do it now. I don't know if I can get through a whole game of Conquer. You know what I mean?
You know what? It starts off slow. I'll give it that, but it picks up. Like it starts off pretty slow. There's a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of good stuff.
All right. I'm looking forward to Tom losing this draft. Craig, you're up, man. You get 2 choices here.
Okay.
So because you are the head of the snake, so you get to. So take your time, no rush. Go ahead.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sports one because that's my weak spot.
Okay.
So I might as well try to fill it with my best possible guess. Not guess, but something I think would be good because the racing title works in there too, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Racing also.
Yes.
So I'm gonna put F-Zero X in there.
Nice. Very good choice. Very good choice.
Yeah.
An excellent game. TJ really likes, or Tom really likes that game. He's probably the reason he's downplaying it right now is because he's seething mad.
Yeah, I'm so pissed. I'm looking through. I have my N64 games all over the place right now, so I'm just looking through and just trying to think if I should.
Yeah, you do have an unfair advantage just being in that room and looking at everything.
Just be like, oh yeah, what about this game?
Yeah.
Ah, that's right. Okay, I got my RPG now.
And Craig, we're ready for your next pick whenever, but no rush. You got a little time here.
Okay.
I know it's tough. There's so much good shit.
So I think I'm gonna do at the risk of stepping on Tom's again.
Do it. Do it.
I'm going to do for the RPG. I'm going to do Quest 64. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to do Paper Mario.
Oh.
Ah.
I was like, what?
Man, that was a dick move. That was my next choice.
That was going to be from the top ropes. The Quest 64.
I don't have an RPG now.
Quite a steep drop. From the N64, the RPGs.
Oh my god, I know, right?
I was telling Jared, this is like one of the only consoles that doesn't have a Final Fantasy.
There's
no Final Fantasy on the N64. They were
supposed to.
Well, yeah, well, obviously they were supposed to.
Dude, I remember. Yeah.
I'm screwed on the RPG front. Like I'm trying to look through and see if
I mean,
Harvest Moon 64 is not that good.
There's a lot of stuff. I mean, there's another Zelda game that
you know what?
counts.
I'm gonna do
it's
Gauntlet.
trash, but
Gauntlet Jared.
for RPG.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude.
That's a good selection.
So
you're a real jerk. You are
Yeah,
a
well, somebody
real jerk.
here.
Is it
Gauntlet, this
Legends?
what I'm gonna
Yeah,
do.
it's Gauntlet Legends.
Gauntlet Legends.
Damn, dude. That sucks.
Love the ridiculous overacting voice.
Yeah, Wheel of Death.
Red Knight. Yeah.
Green Wizard is now Pojo. That's my favorite one. Okay,
Starkbender, what's up, dude?
dude, this sucks.
Gauntlet works. No good goodie. Did you say that before I picked it? I just noticed you said Gauntlet. All right.
Yeah, Gauntlet definitely works. I have a sports game. I can't decide if I want to use this as my sports game. I'm worried that someone's gonna snipe one of my
Oh, damn.
pocket games. You know what I mean? That I got like deep in my left pocket.
Yeah,
And I kind of want to
I
save
think I
it.
know what you're saying.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm choosing what it. Damn it.
I should have said this one already.
There's
Crap.
so many good ones. I have to choose. Because I have two here, and I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm going with, for my sports game, I'm dropping Extreme G. This game is F-Zero
Good for you.
X, except it is way better. It's so I mean, it's very similar to F-Zero, but I absolutely love Extreme G. It's honestly my memory. I used to think that F-Zero X, I like merged the games together in my mind, and really, Extreme G was the game that I loved more than anything else. Absolutely love that one, and I get another one here. So
You do. Get that platform out of the way. I'm curious what you're gonna do
yeah,
for that platform.
see, I kind of want to hang on to that a little bit because
Okay.
I don't
Because
know.
nobody else is
Well,
gonna pick another platformer. But unless it's under flex or guilty pleasure, then you're effed.
you're right. Actually, I think I will. Okay, I will take this game, and I
Jet Force Gemini?
no, Jet Force Gemini was going to be one of my N64 quiz questions, but
Okay.
I didn't do it. I am going with the game that Craig guessed a total of like 58 times during the quiz, Banjo-Kazooie. And I know a lot of people like Banjo-Tooie better, but personally, I just never. I've always heard that people like it better. I never played it.
Always heard they liked it worse.
Oh, then that's good.
Sorry, go ahead.
I never played the second one. I loved the first one though, and then I waited for so long for a follow up, and then we got Nuts and Bolts, and I was very saddened by that game. So,
Are
Tom,
you guys
you're up,
ready? I
man.
can't believe nobody's picked this.
Yeah, do
My
it.
sports game
Wave Race.
is going to be Mario Kart
Oh, okay.
64.
Yep.
Why has nobody picked this?
Yeah, it's it's coming.
I can't believe no one picked
of
Wiley Country Club Golf.
Tom's in the middle though, so he only gets the one pick. So we get another two from Craig here. Craig's got a chance to really
nice.
clean up. You got two in a row.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like the middle is rough. I took the middle
know.
because I knew I could handle myself.
All right. Okay. You do have a pretty slick list so far.
Yeah. Pretty
See,
solid.
I feel like people are gonna overlook Extreme G.
They are. You kind of. I don't know if they're gonna know Extreme G.
I was worried that you were gonna play Extreme G, Tom. So I got in my
it's a
own
good
head about it.
game.
Okay, go
No
ahead,
good
Craig.
goodie. Shut your mouth.
So for my co-op and versus, I'm going to
Yeah.
do Mario Party.
Oh, very nice.
Good one. Very good.
classic.
Which Mario Party? There are multiple on the system.
I'm going to do the first one. That's the only one I'm familiar with.
You know what?
I think that's a good choice.
It's just all Mario Party because I don't want to have everybody pick Mario Party 2, Mario Party 3. So just he gets all the Mario parties.
Okay, sure. Sounds good. Yeah, that's really good. That was such a unique game. I really enjoyed it.
You got one more.
Yeah, he's got another.
Oh, okay. So for my first party, I'm going to do. I'm going to go with that. Let's go with Star Fox 64.
Ah, dang it!
Nice,
What the heck?
nice. Very good.
You're killing my soul.
That's what it's about, man.
Killing my soul.
Good luck. I love it. I
I
love
haven't
Star Fox 64. That intro, that music, so good, man. will burned into my brain forever.
First party game. So wait, first party. Does it say? Is it first party or only on the system?
It's first party, so it's an
okay. So it's not exclusive because there's exclusive titles.
Yeah, I would think a first party game would be exclusive though, unless it's like.
But I have. There's like 5 or 6 different exclusive titles that are made by Rare or made by They're
sure,
not
but those aren't
else.
right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. So a Nintendo first party game.
So let's say Perfect Dark.
Right.
Oh, Perfect Dark was ported eventually. God dang it.
Yeah, not a first party game.
I'm gonna have to think about the first party game now.
Well,
Donkey Kong 64 sucked.
We're all putting a lot of pressure on you out here, so the pressure's on.
You know what? I'm gonna go for the for fun, a guilty pleasure.
Okay. My guilty pleasure is the last because.
WCW versus NWO World Tour.
How is that a guilty pleasure? What are you guilty about? That game is amazing.
Well, you're putting it under yours, so you must really like it.
Yeah, I did like it. Sorry. WCW, NWO, World Tour, or Revenge?
It's WCW.
Basically
World
same.
Tour was a good one, right? Which one was I'll just.
Man.
One of them was really good, and I don't remember it.
I think that is. I think that's probably the newest one. I mean, WWF No Mercy was one that I know a lot of people liked that I never played, but I played WCW versus NWO Revenge. That was the one.
Dude, whichever.
Or World Tour. Let's do World Tour. Yeah, I think that's
whichever one was the better one. I don't remember. One of the two.
Got it.
Guilty pleasure.
Well, you
super
you
random.
little,
I know you were never thinking that one. I would pull that one out.
I wasn't. I thought that I had that in the bag. I was gonna drop
Revenge
that one
is the
later
good
on.
one. Okay, so Revenge is the one I want.
Okay, you want to go with Revenge? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I knew one of them was good. I couldn't remember which one.
I think they're probably pretty similar. Okay, so it's gonna be me then, huh? I have to do a first party game. Why did I not do?
Yeah, me too.
I kind of wish I had done this slightly differently now that I'm here, because I could have done Zelda as my first party game, and then I could have done you know what, I'm just gonna be a real son of a bitch, and we're gonna drop in. No, I can't put a game that I dislike on there. I'm sorry. I almost just took Majora's Mask just to take it.
Lame. That's selling out. Don't sell out.
It is. You're right. That's selling. That's giving up on my morals.
All right. I finally have a first party though.
I'm sticking with. I know where to go here. I feel great about this. It may not hold up that well. I say this as I'm just looking through some other options just in case. And yes, I'm feeling good about it. Yeah, we're going with Mario Tennis. Now, I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, mediocre game, Jared. But it was like the first Mario sports game outside of like Mario Kart. It was kind of when they were. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah. And I almost chose Mario Golf because that is also a great game. But
I was gonna say Mario Golf was also pretty solid.
Yeah, like both those games a lot. So now I have to go with I'm gonna choose a flex. We're dropping in with Jesus. Okay, I'm doing it. Turok, Dinosaur Hunter.
Nice.
I needed Turok on here. I need to go back
somewhere.
Yes, somewhere. I want to go back. I played the PC version of Turok on stream. Like, and I got like a quarter of the way through it or so, and it was really fun. I need to go back and finish it because it was a blast. So that's it for me. Tom, go for it, man.
Yoshi's Story for first party title.
Okay,
That's a good one.
yeah. This never one of my favorite games, but yeah. Did you like Yoshi's Island?
It was okay.
Yeah. I always wonder.
I loved it.
Did you? Cool. That's like a barometer game for me. It's like you ask somebody how they feel about Yoshi's Island, and if they really, really like it, they're probably a bigger Nintendo fan than than just your normal guy. So, anyway, Craig, you got 2.
All right.
You're up.
So I'm gonna do the under the radar.
Okay.
For that one, I'm gonna do Ogre Tactics 64.
Nice. So I thought somebody was gonna do. Is it Ogre Tactics or Ogre Battle?
Ogre Battle's on the
Sure, it's
PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You think
My
it's
bad.
Tactics? Yeah.
I was wondering if someone was gonna pick this for RPG. But nice. Very
I
good.
don't know. Gauntlet was my second, so I'm glad I got Gauntlet.
That's a great choice, and that's a rare game too. Not the publisher, but it's just the scarcity.
Yeah. It's
Which one?
definitely
Ogre
under the
Tactics?
radar. Ogre Tactics.
You got one more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So guilty pleasure. I'm gonna go with a game someone mentioned earlier, which is WWF No Mercy.
Nice. Man,
And it's not a guilty pleasure now, but back then when it got made fun of for liking wrestling, it was a guilty pleasure.
there you go. Good enough reasoning for me. I like
And
that.
then right after that, it got popular with the Attitude Era. All right.
Yeah.
Under the radar, I'm gonna go with Glover.
Glover. Didn't I put Glover on and under the radar? I swear I chose Glover on one of my other choices.
I think it
What
sounds
was that?
familiar. Maybe.
It was that. Didn't we do like the 1997 draft or something, or 19?
Yeah, probably. I
Yeah,
think Glover was on there.
Yep, that was. That's a good game. I enjoyed that one. Okay,
Alright.
there's your one pick, and it's. me
Yeah, I
now.
know.
Okay.
Mine's so quick.
Man, at this point, it's hard to choose.
It's kind of anybody's game at this point.
Yeah, I like, this is when I tend to choose some games that a lot of people probably don't like as much as I do. And I'm trying to find the exact title of this game, but it is it just Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball? Or is it Major League?
Super random, man.
Is it? Dude, that is an incredible game. I have to find the.
Well, then put it down. You
I
already
am.
did. Just put
I'm
Ken
just-
Griffey Jr. We don't. You
All
need
right.
to look it up.
No, I will. Ken Griffey Jr.
I can look it up.
Baseball. I love that game. It's a big one for me, and this is probably why I never win drafts, because I have a lot of sports games and stuff.
It's Major League Baseball featuring Ken Griffey
Yes.
Jr.
Yes. MLB featuring Ken Griffey Jr. Boom.
There you go. Dunskies. All right, you got one more.
Okay. Okay. So I have a under the radar and a guilty pleasure, and I have one flex. Okay. Sorry. It's nut to butt time. Give me a sec.
Nut to
Yeah,
butt.
I didn't.
What a solid.
I wish I had. I'm sorry. I wish I had done it differently. I really want to choose. Man, there's some good stuff, but I only have one good game, and then I have to go under the radar. So, oh wait, can I change MLB to under the
No.
radar? Does that
Oh, yeah,
count?
whatever.
Is that under the
Yeah,
radar?
sure.
Is it?
Yeah.
Craig,
No,
what's
but
the
sure.
what? He shrugs.
I would say it's under the but then again I don't play sports games, so they're all
Gotcha.
under the radar.
Is there
Me.
can we get a ruling in chat? Does anyone have any? I kind of want to move it to under the radar if it's fair. I'm gonna do it. Okay, it's done. Okay, I would like to choose Wave Race. I love this game.
Solid.
It holds
That
up.
one?
Yeah.
Wave Race.
All right. It's time
It-
for
it-
one of my flexes.
Oh yeah, go for it. Are you flexing while you choose a flex?
Star Wars: Shadows of the Empire.
A great game.
Damn, he got me back.
Done.
The revenge of the Tom.
Yeah, there you go. I actually played this game recently too on the PC version of this, and I need
That
to
is
go back
true.
to
I
it.
watched you play it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I want to finish it. All right, Craig, you got 2 here. These aren't your last 2, but you have 3 flex choices. You are free, my friend.
Okay. 3 flex choices.
Oh, if you pick
Well,
another one
I'm
of
gonna
mine,
Well, I was gonna pick Shadows of the Empire, but since that was taken, I'm gonna pick Rogue Squadron.
Excellent,
Star Wars
excellent
Rogue
choice. That was going to be chosen by me if it was available. Really, really good choice. That game is awesome.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, you got one more.
Oh, and I mean,
Man.
it's getting down to the.
I know,
I
because you
got
don't...
like 10 games.
It gets tough.
You've got a really solid list, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn it,
I guess I
Liz.
can. I tell you what, I'm just gonna throw this in here because it was a game I played a lot on the N64, and I really enjoyed it. Was Mortal Kombat 4. I'm just gonna throw that in.
Nice.
That's the wild card one.
That is a wild card one because, man,
Tom
it
hates
was
that
glitchy.
game.
Oh yeah. I'm sure I wouldn't like it now. But
No,
back
I
then,
liked
played
it.
the shit out of it.
I like that Mortal Kombat on the Dreamcast, the version of that one.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go with. Where did it go? Killer Instinct Gold.
Wow. That was the... That's what I was...
love. There's no fighting games, obviously, besides MK4, Killer Instinct Gold. Oh my god.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm missing Sub-Zero Mythologies too. Cool. Sorry, I'm missing a
jeez.
bunch of games. There's like a whole shelf of games missing, and it's blowing my mind. Anyway,
Okay, is that it for you, man?
I only get one, so yeah.
Okay, I am going to choose with my last one. Or my last flex. I have what do I have? I have Guilty Pleasure left, which... See, my Guilty Pleasure is going to be a way worse game than y'all's. Y'all chose
I don't know, man.
pretty...
My
good
other
games.
guilty pleasure was NBA Courtside with Kobe Bryant because I
Sure.
played the crap out of it with a buddy of mine in high school. We played it for
Yeah,
hours.
that's a good game. What do you
It's a
feel
good game.
guilty about enjoying a nice NBA
a nice,
game
solid
for?
basketball game.
Yeah.
I don't know. You try to play that again, you feel like you're going blind. You're just like,
All right. Okay, I'm doing it. Okay, it's between two. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me just... It's so hard. I have to choose Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
you saw somebody post it.
I did, but it was between that and Pilot Wings 64, which I really like Pilot Wings 64 a lot more than the Super Nintendo one, and more than the 3DS one. I loved 64. It was a really fun thing, but I didn't do it. We are going with Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Tom, you're up, man.
Oh.
With your last pick. Wait. Oh, no. I have one pick left.
Yeah, you do.
I'm sorry. It's not your... Oh, yeah. I'm choosing... Okay. This game is bad. I don't know how else to tell you guys that this is a bad game, but I loved it. I loved this game. It's Clay Fighter 63 1/3. It's a terrible game, but
Yeah. That's a good guilty pleasure one, though.
yeah, thanks. I just loved. For some reason, I really liked like stop motion animation and that kind of stuff when I was a kid. So I
Oh, me too.
yeah, cool. Well, shitty game, but cool characters and fun aesthetic. What you got, Tom? It's your last pick.
That's rough. So I'm choosing. I can give it away now because it doesn't matter. I'm choosing between Doom 64, which I hated the controls, but when I replayed the remake, I loved it. Like it was a solid, fun, chill game. Hydro Thunder, but that was better on other systems. I don't know, man.
Dave Mirra BMX on Dreamcast. That was fun.
San Francisco Rush 2049. That was better on other systems. You know what? I'm gonna go with Doom 64
I think it's a good choice.
because it was unique compared to the other ports of the games I just said.
I think it's a great choice. Well done.
Yeah.
A nice list. A nice list, Tom. Well done. Craig, you have a chance to put a nice cap on a really excellent N64 list here.
You know what? I'm gonna put for my last flex. It's a game I actually got to play recently on the Switch Online, and I never got to play it when it first came out, and it's Dr. Mario 64.
Oh,
Yeah, that was on the list.
played that version.
That's
To be
a good
entirely
one.
honest, I'll have to. My wife plays Dr. Mario. She's incredible at it. Like, truly, she has something in her brain that is just tuned into Dr. Mario. So I might need to have her try that one. So, well, hey.
It's got a cool one-player campaign.
Oh, awesome. She will probably love that.
Man, we're Benny says no perfect Dark Diddy Kong Racing or Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
No Superman 64.
I thought about putting Perfect Dark on there instead of GoldenEye. No Superman 64.
I
But
played the
No
Perfect Dark
Earthworm Jim?
remake.
yeah, right.
Earthworm Jim 3D.
Yeah.
That one's actually worth a lot of money for some reason.
Oh, geez, here we go. It's a yellow card
it's probably
too.
pretty rare.
Yeah, it's
I
a
don't
yellow
remember it
card.
being yellow. Cool. Well, you guys, another successful draft. Let me read the outro here before. Hold on. Yeah, we're
Well,
officially only. Sorry, what?
I was gonna say I'm gonna post the where you can vote on YouTube.
Yes, we're only going to count votes
See
on the
who won the
YouTube
draft.
poll. So everybody
Yeah.
go to YouTube. It will be up when this posts, I guess. Oh, I guess this is actually streaming on YouTube, so it will be up. So I need to make a thumbnail. I should have done that earlier. And I know, sorry. But yeah, so go to YouTube and vote in the poll. And listen, we've got a guest. Craig has a chance to log his first draft victory before 8-Bit Mickey, which would be amazing. But yeah, that's it for the show. Anything else to plug, Craig? Where can they find you? What else do you have going on? What shows did you want to plug again? Bagged and Bored.
So Bagged and Bored, it's a web series on YouTube. It's a comedy series about a bunch of misfits who work in a comic book shop. We had a friend of ours who opened a comic book shop, and he asked us if we wanted to shoot something there. His intention was that we just shoot a quick sketch, and instead we shot a whole ass show at the store. And it's really, it's got great acting. I cast a lot of local comedians and actors in it, so they know what they're doing. It's shot well. It looks good. It's very funny. I wrote it. I'm that was my primary job on the show as a writer. And we have one season all on YouTube right now, and then we have season 2 that's still sort of adding to it as we go. And we recently put up episode 206 called The Incident, which throughout the series, the characters keep referring to this incident that no one's supposed to talk to, that no one's supposed to talk about, no one's allowed to talk about. And in this episode, we finally reveal what that incident was. So
awesome. Well, thanks so much. And like I said, I'm going to post the latest episode in our Discord for everybody to check out. And yeah, thanks again for joining us. It's cool having
thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, cool having a guest and having a little outside perspective. And yeah, Tom, what's going on our channel this week? What are we doing?
Well, I'm still continuing the N64 game. So Mario 64 will be tomorrow night, and then I'm not sure what the weekend's bringing.
Awesome. Very cool. I am going to play probably some Tormentor again, and then hopefully finish that and onto some more stuff. I might have to finish Like a Dragon on stream because Craig talking about it. So sounds too fun. So that's it for us, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. We will see you next time on the Game Heroes podcast. Bye, everyone.